Hi everyone, and welcome to another 3D tutorial, and in this one we are going to draw Plankton and cut him out for a special 3D effect. All you will need is a black color pencil and an A5 paper. Now the body of Plankton is quite simple to draw, and it kind of looks like a bean. In the bottom it is getting narrow, while in the top it is broadened out. And on top of his head he has some kind of tentacles, and the right one is falling behind his head, while the other tentacle you can actually see, and that one is falling just behind his body. This tentacle ends in a point, and alongside that tentacle there are those little side tentacles. So here I'm drawing those in too, and then I kind of measure, and then I know where just the tip of the other tentacle is inside. Now Plankton has one big eye, and it is on the top half of his body, and it's kind of like an egg shape, and his eyebrow is going downward because Plankton is very angry at someone. So I draw that in like half a moon, and then I color this in all black. Now the pupil is the same shape as the eye, but a little bit smaller, and on top of that pupil there's a little light ball. So I draw that in, and then I simply color in the whole of the pupil. Then it's time for the mouth. I kind of follow the shape of the eye, but then make a little bend in it, and then I draw downwards and then upwards again to the lower lip. So here you can see the lower lip, and as his mouth is all open, you can actually see his tongue inside the mouth. So I draw in that tongue and then color everything in black again, because the inside, of course, is dark. Then the legs, well, they are quite easy. They kind of look like sharp teeth, and I simply place them at the end of his body. And the arm, the left one, is bented and is a little bit behind his body, and all he has is 2 fingers and a thumb. So I simply draw this in and go back to the body. Now the other arm is way up high, and as you watch carefully you can see that the lines broaden out on top. This has to do with the perspective. Here is the thumb. Then I draw in the 2 knuckles, and then I simply bend towards the thumb again, and I have a fist. Now what is very important for this 3D effect is the drawing of the shadow behind Plankton. I kind of copy the form of his body, and then I shadow in and I color in carefully around the left arm. As the shadow is getting further away, I fade it out and I even rub it out with my finger. What is also very important is a little bit of shadow on the left side of Plankton. I do not color it in all the way to the line. I leave a little stripe open and I also shadow in a little bit beside the eye and underneath the fist. Once you have done this, you start rubbing that in again with your finger. Just a little bit here maybe. Well, that's nice. And then it's time to draw in the line that we are going to cut out. I put in the horizon, halfway the eye, at the back of Plankton. Then I take my scissors and I start cutting out as carefully as I can around the hand and around Plankton. I also cut out all the little side tentacles, very careful. And for the inside here, you cannot get in there with a scissor, so I start with a knife. Please be careful with that. And then I simply end it up with the pairs of scissors. There it is, and we can take a picture. Well, here he is, and it kind of looks like he's standing on my table and giving me some advice. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you again in my next tutorial.